And why does cancer get 2 awareness months, February and June, while the other special groups only get 1? Shouldn't the big C be discussed all the time? Same for heart disease. Sometimes these illnesses can be prevented through proper diet and exercise. Lifting a Big Mac to your mouth while watching TV is not a proper diet, nor is it exercise. Everybody knows this, yet we are a country full of obese kids and adults clogging the health system. You know it's poison, yet you continue the lifestyle of the poor and the dumb. I should have called my last episode my Mental Health Awareness Show. As you may or may not know, here in America we have special months for a select group of people who somebody deemed more special than everybody else for some 30 days or so a year, and who for some reason feel like their situation is more important and should be made aware of and take precedence over all others because of their condition. I just don't get this whole awareness or these History Month things. Why can't we just talk about these matters every day? That's how they get resolved. They don't get resolved with a slick 30-second multiracial commercial. Insert your month here. I think here in America, we've already been made aware of mental illness. Just turn on the TV and look at some of the programs that are produced out of Hollyweird, and then look at some of the people who actually watch these programs. Mindless entertainment for people who are mindless and easily distracted. And then there's the shootings. Mental Health Awareness Month, he says cynically. Mental health is a big deal, a really big deal, and it's only going to get bigger. And then there's the shootings. But what? When the month is over, we're going to stop talking about mental health? And for the next 11 months, we'll tell those with mental problems to swallow the pills we give you? Now, shut up and smile. If I had a nickel for every personal story from somebody I knew about a doctor or a dentist that did something or didn't do something which led to grief and pain, I'd have me a pocket full of nickels. So let's go. Because all these darn nickels are weighing me down. Here's a show about a 6'5" pitcher from Pennsylvania who is in his 90s and had a very short stint in the majors. Even shorter than Ron Necciai and his 9 big league starts, who also happened to be another 6'5" pitcher from Pennsylvania and is also in his 90s. What are the odds? Must be in the water. There's been a few pro ball players who played 2+ decades in the game. Many others played 2+ years, while some just 2+ months. Then you have John Pyecha, who played only 2+ innings. They weren't a bad 2 innings, just not good enough. He didn't have a cool nickname like Rocket Ron Necciai, but he can say he pitched in the big leagues, even if it was for only a cup of coffee, or perhaps half a cup. But in reality, it was just a sip. So it's April 24th, 1954, and we're at Cincinnati Redlegs Crosley Field. This is John Pyecha's MLB debut, and he enters the game in relief of Warren Hacker in the 7th inning, with his Cubs losing 3-2. He pitched both the 7th and 8th innings, keeping the Redlegs from scoring, and his Cubs would take the lead with homers from Ralph Kiner and Hank Sauer. Now we're in the bottom of the 9th. John Pyecha walks out to the mound and walks the first batter, Gus Bell, but would then strike out Jim Greengrass and Ted Kluszewski. He needs one more out to get the victory in his first major league game. Redlegs Johnny Temple steps up to the plate and he hits a single, which now brings the winning run up to the plate, and that would be Wally Post, who hits a 3-run walk-off homer to win the game for Cincinnati. Your pitching career in the bigs consisted of 2 strikeouts in 2+ innings pitched. Just not good enough. He spent the remainder of 1954 with the Los Angeles Angels in the Pacific Coast League, and in 1955, John pitched for the Macon Peaches in the Sally League and with the LA Angels. That's when our dad got his autograph at Seals game in San Francisco, 1955, which happened to be John's last year playing baseball. In his 6 years of playing pro ball, John Pyecha played on 10 teams in 10 leagues. He was all over the place. Kind of like some of those with mental issues. A bad comparison. Still, better to compare than separate and discriminate for America's flavor of the month. Insert your month here. This public service announcement was brought to you by The High Life.